Hello everyone, welcome to another lecture of the series in which we are trying to comprehensively cover environmental science for various other examinations like civil services examinations and other government examinations. Now in this video we have the topic of the lecture, that is pyramids in environmental science. Now there are three important pyramids. Those are namely pyramid of numbers, pyramid of biomass and pyramid of energy. In this video we are going to focus particularly over the pyramid of numbers of species in various ecosystems. Now let us dive into the lecture. Now we have what is pyramid of numbers. Now in the previous lectures we have seen about what is food chain. Now in food chain there are various trophic levels, right? Various trophic levels are present, and in those trophic levels various species in each trophic level is present. Now taking in the consideration the number of species in each trophic level, that is nothing but the pyramid of numbers. Now we have different ecosystems for the example so that I can make you understand. The first one is aquatic ecosystem, another one is terrestrial, and the third one is tree ecosystem. Now moving on, we have the first one is aquatic ecosystems pyramid of numbers. Now at the bottom, the diatoms, the phytoplanktons are actually the producers in this ecosystem, in this food chain. Now the phytoplanktons or the diatoms are at the base level, and then zooplanktons, and then here as you can see the crustaceans. For example, shrimp is a crustacean. What are all those? We'll see those in greater depth in later videos, but for now consider that shrimp is a crustacean. Now there then come the tiny fishes, then come the medium fish, and then as we all know comes the whale, which is obviously a large fish. Now the numbers, as we go on to the trophic levels, as the trophic levels increase, the numbers of species decrease, and as a result when we plot them, the pyramid is always upright, as because the species at the base their numbers at the base is actually greater than the numbers at top. So as a result when we plot that, and we get the pyramid which is always upright. Now let us see about another ecosystem. Now we have terrestrial ecosystem. Now in terrestrial ecosystem we know that trees and plants, these are the producers, and then herbivores, these are primary consumers, and then the carnivores which feed over the herbivores, those are fox, hyena, and then lion, which is a keystone species. Obviously what are keystone species, we saw that in the previous videos. Now as we go on from the producers to the herbivores, the number of species actually increases, and then when the carnivores arrive, then the number of species decreases with each passing trophic level, and as a result we get something of a spindle shaped structure. So the pyramid of numbers, or the shape of numbers plotting the numbers, is actually a spindle shaped structure as far as the terrestrial ecosystem is considered. And in the aquatic ecosystem we saw that it was actually upright. Now the third ecosystem which we talked about at the initial stage of the video, it is the tree ecosystem. Now tree ecosystem, at the base there is tree which is a producer, and then over the trees there are parasites. Now what is parasite? I'll tell briefly about it in this video. We'll see that in greater depth in later videos. Now what is parasite? Is parasite, it actually feeds over a host. Parasite is a species which actually feeds over something called as host. For example, tree is a host in that, and then it actually depletes the condition of the host, and in turn it benefits from that. So it actually is uh, depleting for a tree. So for tree, after a tree, parasites actually trees as host, and then there are hyperparasites, and that is how with each passing level the number of the species increases, and as a result we get the inverted pyramid as far as the pyramid of numbers of species is concerned in the tree ecosystem. So that is how we plot the species, the number of species, and we get the pyramid of numbers of different species. We saw aquatic, we saw terrestrial, and we saw tree ecosystem. So that is all about the pyramid of numbers. And if you have any doubt, you can comment below. I will try to answer that. And if you like the video, please hit the like and do subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Thank you.